This is gonna be a complete guide for black on how to deal with the queen's gambit. We will be covering the following: the exchange variation, the ultra main lines with bishop g5. We will have a look on the trendy bishop f4 lines. But you may also be wondering, what if white decides to box in the dark squared bishop? But this is your lucky day, because we are also going to be dealing with that. And at the end of the video, we'll be dealing with the Catalan. So after watching this whole video, you will be having a complete repertoire against the queen's gambit. Alright, so we're actually facing the first IM of this series. And he's opening up with e4. Do I know who my opponent is? I have to say I am not familiar with the opponent. But he's a Slovenian IM, as it appears. And looks like we're having queen's gambit declined on the board. He does go for the exchange variation. Let's see. Goes bishop to g5. I will play it this fashion with like c6. Goes queen c2. I'll play bishop to e7. And I think we're gonna go for the lines where, yeah, I'm just gonna try to trade the bishops with like knight h5. This is a common line. Now this is actually, yeah, an annoying move. So they usually do something like this, and I think I'll start with knight b6. Like you could also play g6 or knight f6. I'm still like waiting to see whether he's gonna castle or not. So he's probably gonna try this type of ideas. I think I'll go g6 anyways. Idea to play like knight g7 and bishop f5. And if he goes like g4, I'll try to hook him with like h5. Not sure if we're actually like in time. I have to say I'm not like very familiar with these positions. My coach actually plays them quite a lot, and he's like really big expert. He plays them really well. Like he won a lot of games, drew a lot of top players. I remember he had a game against like Andreikin with it, I believe. Okay, so he took on e6, and now it's an important question whether we take with a queen or... Yeah, I believe we take with a queen. Idea to play f5. I don't know, I might be wrong on that. Also h5 ideas. Okay, so like idea would be either to go h5 and f5 on the next moves. If he plays, he can't really play f4 at the moment because this guy drops. And by the way, wasn't this like the Nakamura report? I believe they had like the same structure, but Naka played like an insane game. I mean, I definitely advise you to check that one out. It was a very well played game by him, I believe. One of his best games, maybe. Very recent. And okay, I mean, if I can get like h5, then this could perhaps turn into a weakness. Also, like a move that you normally do is like king b8 and this structure. And yeah, okay, he does choose to reroute the knight to like f4, but the knights are usually getting traded with knight a4, so I'm not sure what this is about. I think he was mostly afraid of h5, I don't know. I think I'll go h5, why not? If knight f4, okay, he does play g5, do we play h4? That's the question. I think we do. I don't know, could be a little bit of an... yeah, overextended move, but okay, queen e7 hitting the pawn. Can we just take? I think we can. I think that's just like a free pawn, and bishop g4, king b8. Goes there, but I can just step back. Don't go queen f5 because bishop g4. Yeah, I like queen e7 and king b8. I think we're just objectively winning. And then the knight is like nicely coming into the game via d6. There are absolutely zero tricks. Knight d6, knight f6. Both moves are working just fine. Okay, he might be getting the knight to like e5, but I'll have like knight c4 to answer that. Yeah, just getting rid of it. f4 fails to like knight e3, I believe. There's like a funny queen c6 line, but it's like not working. And on knight d3, I think I maybe have like knight e4. b3 can't be played because of knight a3. Idea is simply perhaps playing like f5, g5. Can also do like f6. Idea to control e5. He's preparing like b3, I'm assuming. I'll just do f6, controlling this square. And on like knight f4, I can play rook g8 safely. Or maybe not. I'll just go g5, controlling all the squares. Take with a knight. We're in like full control. Trading queens is gonna make this like even easier to win, I believe. Gonna activate the rook. King c7, preparing rook e4, defending this guy. Yeah, rook e4 now. Happy to trade everything. Okay. I think I can just make this move and maybe d4 ideas. Can I go d4? Take and then go like rook e2. I think that works. It's a little bit uncalled for, but looks like it's winning back the pawn and it's simple. Maybe I missed f4. Yeah. Might be giving a little bit of counterplay, but I think the upcoming endgame should be winning after like rook e4. Yeah, and we have the outside passer and he cannot really stop me from queening. Yeah, we'll collect everything. So from the English opening, we've got back to the exchange variation of the Queen's Gambit declined. And we've got into this knight h5 lines that yeah, my coach Constantin Lupulescu plays quite a lot with black, and he is really the guy to watch out for if you're trying to yeah, master these lines and have a really solid repertoire as black. And now usually there's a line like they can play knight f3 and then there's like knight f4 idea, and they step back with the bishop. Like Kramnik used to have a lot of games like this as well. And yeah, there's like a lot of theory that I can't really remember right now. Alright, we get another black game against the 2306. And against d4, we'll try out the QGD, going for the Queen's Gambit, but the declined version, we're not gonna accept it. We will simply defend our pawn, preparing to take back. And yeah, we do seem to get like an exchanged, yeah, an exchange version, which I think should be quite inaccurate, I might say. And I think the way to punish it is like going bishop f5. I might be wrong. Like queen b3, I think I have queen b6 there, so not gonna bother with that too much. Yeah, I mean, once we get this trade, we pretty much have no issues. But that is only against this specific line with knight f3. Like otherwise, I wouldn't have gone for like quick bishop f5. That's generally dangerous, but because he played it this way, it's a pretty nice version. How do we actually play this? I think bishop goes to like e7. I go h6. Goes knight d2, interesting. Okay, I'll go h6. Maybe he goes bishop f4. I was inclined to actually perhaps go g5 against that. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I'll take. He'll try out some knight e5 business, I'm assuming. Goes b4. I mean, I'll just play a solid a6. Now the knight can jump in the center. And I believe we can simply take. Could also play like knight d6. And then try to kick him out. I kind of like just, you know, getting rid of that. And like I won a game with like a similar idea at some point. Thing is, he doesn't have that much pressure on b7 as he may think. It's true, I'm also playing this very slow. I'll go g5, try to grab some space. Like f6, king g7. So he's gonna try to attack this guy, but I will try to... Yeah, I'm gonna defend this way. I will try to attack him on the king side. So okay, whenever he does that, I think we should be like okay. Like if I go f5, he might go knight f3 back. So I'm just gonna start it like this way. And if he takes, I'm gonna take with a pawn. And then if queen b3, I have to defend this way. Okay, queen c4. I think we can just push. Push him, baby. He does go for the pawn sack. It might be a good try though. I don't like the fact that I have to pin myself now. Definitely not loving that, but I'll have to go for it. The idea is to play like king f7 next and then pin. Well, can we take twice? I'm just gonna go there. Keeping everything yeah, defended as far as I can see. Ooh. Ooh, I've messed this idea. Oh, he doesn't take rook. That was strange. I thought he was. What? Wait, that was weird. Okay, now I'm just like winning. But that was like really strange. Gotta get pawn to like f3, try to create a mating net. Just d4, I mean. He's getting kind of mated. Isn't him? Okay, maybe he's not. Who am I to mate him? He's actually not getting mated, wow. Surprising. For me at least. Get a pawn to like h3. Play h2. Okay, how's this position? Okay, I guess winning now, but absolutely no time. Absolutely zero time. Okay, thank you for that. Hey, and we've got it in time. Let's go. I was actually not expecting it, but yeah, there you go with the end game. Oof. Yeah, what a game. I don't know, like at some point I felt like he tricked me. So okay, we got this opening where I knew bishop f5 was fine if they're trying to play this move order. This is like an inferior move order for white. I knew I can go for this. I wasn't perhaps sure how to meet this idea. Maybe I can just do this and they can't really take. Yeah, I was actually not familiar with this idea. I mean, I'm familiar with the fact that we take on b2, but I haven't checked this precise move order with queen b3. I would have probably gone for something safer like queen b6 during the game, which also seems reasonable. Again, like I couldn't decide whether this is like a weakness or it's something good because I have two bishops. So I had mixed feeling about it. I thought should be, yeah, unclear. He went bishop d3. Position was like equal. So like, first of all, I thought he goes knight c3 instead of knight d2. I don't know. What if queen takes on c6? Well, it's simply that white is so badly undeveloped and he can even take on b2. But apparently there's like a stronger rook c8 and then rook is gonna say hello to c1 and then this knight's actually, yeah, getting lost. But like even rook b2 looks very unpleasant with this move coming. So this is generally just bad. You don't really have to calculate it when the queen is going for such journey, especially with the king still in the center. So yeah, I took with the bishop, like as I was saying, I had an OTB game with a similar idea, and yeah, it's gonna look like really strange what I just did, but I mean, look at him. He pretty much like tripled on the b file. But I mean, let's say he plays like queen b3, okay? I play rook f7. To you, does it really look like there's much attack going on to like f7? It's not like he can attack the pawn with a knight, so I'm perfectly defended. And to me, it looks like maybe black can actually play for a win here with like, I don't know, ideas to push on the king side with like maybe something like this, ng4 at some point after like rook h7 first, defending this guy. So to show you like what my plan would be, I'll just make no moves pretty much, just wait. So like, I mean, if I can get into this, I mean, black's already like having the initiative. It's also not that much that white can do in the meantime. Like the only thing that you have to watch out for is don't play f5 because the knight gets into e5. And also like, let's say if they play knight d2, do not go f5 because they can get access to the e5 square once again. So that's pretty much the only thing that you have to keep an eye on. Okay, opponent opens up with d4. Gonna go d5, c4, e6. And then knight f3. I'm gonna be playing knight f6. And he had the choice of going into like the Catalan, but now we're back into the Queen's Gambit declined territory. Bishop to g5. And yeah, I believe we're just gonna play h6 first, and then we can castle. And after they play e3, I like going b6. He takes, and now important to take with a knight. And after bishop takes on e7, we're gonna be taking with a queen. Goes e4. I believe we can continue developing like this. Gonna play like knight d7, break with c5. Black has a very fine position, very easy to play. Gonna take on d4. Takes on d4. I can perhaps just bring the rook. Could also bring the other one. What's like the best way? I don't really want to play e5, d5 because that's gonna kill my bishop. So I think like we go like this, rook c1, and we could potentially trade everything on the c file. But a move that I think it's really nice is just queen a3 now. You know, keeping an eye on stuff. And on stuff. Just gonna take back with a rook. Could have also used like the other rook, by the way. Rook fc8 was maybe even better. I don't know. I think he can play something. Whoa, my opponent defended against the mate, but holy, he just forgot that I'm attacking the rook. I also forgot it in the first place, to be fair. But okay, I mean, what to do? Okay, we've got a free win. I don't like this kind of wins. It's fair though, we've got a very solid opening. I'm just like curious whether the computer prefers the other rook coming into c8. That is like the only question that I have. Everything was like theory, I believe. Ah, knight d7 is actually stupid. See, I played it poorly. I was supposed to go c5. And then the trick to actually put pressure on these pawns is to play rook d8 and then like develop this knight to like c6. I actually was lacking this nuance in the position. I assumed we played in like the semi-Tarash with like knight d7. Okay, what can he improve? I played knight d7 and... Okay, I mean it's equal the way I played it, but if I played rook d8 it's like slightly better. The other rook was also okay. Yeah, I mean I think both moves are like equally good. But after queen a3 I'm like slightly better already. Like if they play queen d2 as I was expecting, perhaps knight f6 is already annoying because they can't play the normal rook e1 because of taking. And then this pawn actually just drops. And if they have to play something like e5, then I'm gonna have a really juicy knight. Weak pawn. I mean, this could also be an idea. This could also be your small weakness. So black is just much better. Okay, we're facing a 24-18. Opens up with c4. Going for the English opening. We'll try to get back into the Queen's Gambit declined. Yeah, if he plays d4, yeah, he does, and we're back into the Queen's Gambit declined. Goes for the bishop f4 lines. Gonna be castling and playing c5. Let's see if I actually remember anything here. Takes on d5. Well, we can take both ways, I'm pretty sure, but I like knight d5 a bit better. I don't think it's critical what he's playing. Also, like taking with a queen, I think it's fine. I think I've seen this once. Yeah, I think you can take with a queen. Go like, okay, knight c6, there's e4. How is that line going? Maybe we take on d4. Like knight d4, there might be e5, if I'm correct. Or like bishop b4 check. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. I was surprised we can take with a queen. I've actually checked this position once, I believe. Can throw in that check. Plays bishop d2, I'm assuming. I think I like that check. Okay, he just goes king f1, that's fine by me. I'm gonna develop. If he goes a3, I think I'm just dropping the bishop back. Right. Okay, what am I missing? Right, but that's not really mating, is it? So first of all, there's like this. Second of all, there's like check and queen d3 or queen c2 defending. Just gonna go to like f5. Okay, he straight up resigned. Fine. I mean, he went for it and then he was like, shit, there's no way I'm mating this dude. I'm just gonna resign. That was hilarious. That's literally hilarious. He did not even wait to like see it, you know. Couldn't wait to see whether I'm fighting it or not. He was just like rage quitting. Okay. Alright, we get a new game, which is gonna be against the English opening. So I guess it's not gonna be like the latest. The last game, because I wanna get a London. But yeah, we're just gonna be getting the Queen's Gambit decline, I'm assuming. Gonna be playing with like c5. Just the normal stuff. If he takes, you can also take with a queen, avoiding the IQP. How bad can the IQP be? That is a question that I have today. I can't sleep without knowing how bad the IQP can be. So yeah, should I go knight e4? I think that's fine. Bishop to like f5. Knight e4. Can I just go back? Yeah, I'd like to go back. He's threatening that with rook c5. So I'm guessing I play queen d6. He takes, he plays queen c2. That is kind of meh. Maybe just queen e7. Yeah, so queen c2 as I was expecting him to play. Maybe rook c8. There's a bishop e4, pawn e4. Queen c5. No, I don't like that. Oh, but there's like knight b4. What is he doing? No. I'm also like just blind. Like knight b4, he's straight up lost on on the spot, yeah. Knight b4, knight d3. What is this? What is opponent doing? Yeah, just take and then knight f2, knight g3, which one? Which one do we go for? I guess knight g3 just picking up the exchange, no? I guess knight g3. Okay, knight g3, queen c5, knight f1, queen c5. The knight, the knight might be getting trapped. Yes. So then it's gonna be the other one. Boom, knight f2. So goes queen c3, but now the difference is maybe we just go back. Also defending the bishop. Also could have gone knight d3. Would have been even stronger, I'm guessing. Goes queen there. Just gonna be playing rook c8, I'm assuming. Defending this guy. Perhaps we could have played b6 as well. I don't know. Goes a3. It's not like that simple to make progress. I could just go like, okay, I can't go bishop back because I'm dropping the pawn. Maybe just knight f6. Maybe it's not like so bad. Plays rook e1, I'm guessing, and then maybe we switch like the diagonal of the bishop to like d6, to like b8, and then we create like the battery. I think it's time to set up the battery. I'm not saying the battery will, mate, but could be a step into the right direction, maybe. Okay, 94 now, hitting this. Bro, I missed bishop g3. Bro, what am I doing? I missed bishop g3. Like he's playing so bad, but I'm just like not winning the game. Knight c3. Keeping an eye on the pawn. Just doing my best effort not to win this game. I guess we go for the end game. Bishop a7 now. Maybe this. I've got an idea. Wait. Yeah, I've got a little idea there. I've got a very little idea. Alright, now it's time to blitz. Now it's time to speed up, yeah. Okay, get rid of the last pawn. Oh, I wanted king on e4. Too bad he didn't let me though. Too bad. Okay, we need some speed. That's actually a threat of mate in one, as weird as it may look. And then we need some speed. Oh. Wait. You all know it's gonna go on e8, yeah? Okay, he just resigns. Fine, we've got him. And we're facing almost a 2300 from Russia. And we'll try out the exchange version of the Queen's, the declined version of the Queen's Gambit. And he does play the Catalan. I'm thinking that just to try and play normal. Yeah, not really playing any theory. I mean, this is like theory, but I'm just gonna try to play like a normal line. It's like, okay, I haven't ever like really studied this, so I'll just try to play like a normal game. Idea to develop. Okay, he gets e4, fine. He's better, fine. We're gonna leave with that. How bad can this be? Okay, it's really bad. He got 95. Like, ideally we'd be able to break with c5, but he can take on f6. Does it make sense to play rook b8? Oh, okay, like queen c7, there's bishop f4, I know. How about queen c8? Maybe c5 next. Keeping this defended. Can we go for it? Let's try. We can perhaps play knight d7. Okay, I wasn't really afraid of that, because we managed to trade. And we also, if we trade bishops, I mean, we should be okay. Ooh, he can play d5. I was hoping we can actually attack that pawn with rook d8. So rook d8, maybe he wants like knight c6. Okay, I think maybe that is his plan. So knight c6, can't really take it because his pawn seems to be way too strong. Can we like create a blockade with like knight d6? I mean, same knight c6 will come, right? So I think I have to put the bishop there and then just try to hold like this. Queen d7 on bishop f4. If he plays d6, okay, I'm happy trading. And otherwise we might just take, so I think he's gonna go d6. Now throw in this check. I don't think it can hurt, and I missed this idea though. I might have this. This looks good for me. Queen e4, I have knight b4. Pretty important. He takes, but now he's like, king has been weakened. This is still somewhat vulnerable. And on queen d2, we might just be able to double or play this idea. I think it's even more effective. Yeah, like this. Ooh, can you spot this tactic, guys? Black to play and win. This is nice. Rook e1. Such a classic. Such a classic. This is so satisfying. And he does resign. Wow. Such a classic. But okay, I mean, his position was still like losing, I believe. Hey everyone, thanks a lot for making it this far into the video, and in case you're looking for more content, make sure to check out a video from the previous London rating climb that I did, or perhaps one from the French defense. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll see you around on the channel. Take care.